How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ahmad. Tavernier wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. Senesi. Tavernier. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahmad. Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes, back when it goes. Oh, it's come loose. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Meno probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Maguire does really well to win the ball there. Menu. Ahmad. Played into space out wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hill, Smith, Christie, Tavernier, Scott, Tavernier, Truffert looking for options. Maguire, Matheus Cunha. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here comes the corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Senesi. Christie. Hill. Now that's well seen too. Matheus Cunha. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Fernandes goes short. And it's Dallo. And he's had a shot! And it's been taken short. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. was very necessary. And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
He's in here! Shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Senesi. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casemiro takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a mighty effort! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Smith. Hill. Smith making good progress on the right-hand side. Evan Nielsen, oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Smith played in. Yoro tries to clear. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Another throw-in.
Manchester United are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Hill. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tavernier.
Manchester United, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Tavernier. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Menu gently done. Christie can get it clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Christie. Evan Nielsen. A real chance! Menu gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Smith. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Pete.
Maguire shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Christie. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. And he's there to get rid. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Petrovic, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Senesi aim forwards. Evan Nielsen played out to the left flank. And it's Tavernier. And that has put paid to that. Ahmad. Maguire. Menu. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ahmad. Played in by Dalot. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Ahmad. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Bruno Fernandes. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Now here's the delivery. And that's been repelled. Shaw crossed in once more. Danger averted for now. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Didn't quite meet it right. Truffert. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Evan Nielsen. Scott. And it's Tavernier. Truffert picks it up now. Oh, it's come loose. Ahmad. Maguire. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Tavernier. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. What a throw in. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mathias Cunha! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mathias Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's a goal kick. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tavernier. Truffert. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And it's played forward. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Mathias Cunha. Menu. Now he's got space here. Truffert gets it away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mathias Cunha. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Bruno Fernandes. And he decides to cross it. Tavernier shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. Smith looking to hit the byline here. Yoro getting this one clear. And it's Dalot. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. Truffert.
that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Tavernier. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Truffert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Menu. Played towards the other side. Lobbed in behind. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Casemiro. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Evan Nielsen knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Played out to the right. Ahmad's cross. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. That's going to go a long way. And the counter is on. Shot at goal! He'll try to keep this up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Evan Nielsen. Casemiro, and it's played forward. Ahmad. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Senesi. Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Scott. And he welcomes... And the shot! He scores!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Euro. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Christie. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shaw, and he goes cross-field. Ahmad. That has found him in acres of space. Hill attempts a clearance, chooses to go back, and the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Senesi, gently done. Scott, moved on forwards. Evanilson! He hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Smith. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Nice control. Tavernier. He is through here. Diogo Dalot. That's good play. Ahmad. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in by Dalot. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Oh, shooting chance! Smith. Smith. Can he latch on to this? And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Casemiro. Menu chooses to go cross-field. Diogo Dalot is having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Smith. Scott. Trofair is onto it in a flash. It's run loose here. Proves too strong. Maguire. Menu made over towards the opposite flank. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Senesi tries to clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Shaw, and that's aimed into the middle. Senesi. Trofair. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Trofair. He's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Cunha goes for goal! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's been taken short. Shaw, header comes in! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Smith. Hill. Senesi shifted upfield. And it's played forward. And here's Evan Nielsen. Out to the right. Smith has it out wide. And there's the header! Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Shaw. Menu. Deftly away. And we hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks.
and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Diogo Dalot, now the ball in. And that's been well dealt with. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hoisted it. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Petrovic, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Senesi forwards and with intent. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And he's picked out the run. He's got to be in here. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's neat. Diogo Dalot. Oh, it's played into the area. No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Shaw with the cross. He's dealt with that well. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Casemiro. Ahmad!
Ahmad really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Senesi. Scott. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Menu. Maguire looks to the other side. Diogo Dalot chasing after it. Diogo Dalot. He is just caressing the ball, and it's played into the middle.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Evan Nielsen, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. Hill getting this one clear. Lovely feet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. Tavernier going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tavernier, he's got away. Takes aim and crosses. Bit of a misjudgment. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Diogo Dalot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Tavernier. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Truffert gets a cross in. And the ball is out of play. Yoro chooses to go cross-field. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Evan Nielsen wins the duel this time. Well, they could break here. Nice looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tavernier spread out to the left. That's tidy. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maguire, and he goes cross-field. Evan Nielsen being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shaw. Menu. Christie, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Some good work on the right flank here. Turns and goes back. Adley! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short, and he's heaved it away. Played out wide, and it's Smith. And he's there to clear it. Smith. And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro came forwards. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's really well manoeuvred.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Too fair. Hill. Smith. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Tavernier. Diogo Dalot. Shaw. Played towards the other side. Looking to break at pace. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Adley. And it's Tavernier. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Menu. Shaw. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hill. Matheus Cunha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well cleared. Smith battling down that right flank. And here's Evan Nielsen. And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Maguire shifted upfield. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Very nicely done. Menu. Now it's Matches Cunha. He has a look at... takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Scott. Tavernier. Truffert. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Hill. Aim forwards. Christie. Smith. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Christie. Scott. Adley. Ava Nielsen. And it's Adley. Adley. Oh, good spread. Succumbs to the pressure. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mathias Cunha. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he welcomes it in. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's played forward. Tavernier. Tavernier, gently done. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Maguire. Mathias Cunha. Oh, red. Nice interception. Smith. Adley. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. Back in once more. Menu. Ahmad. And it's Dallo. Casemiro moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. Ahmad. Nice interception, well timed. Menu played over towards the opposite flank. Ahmad. He's well positioned here. Ahmad played out to the right. chance, surely! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, that's nice. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire shifted upfield. Half an hour gone in the second half. Matheus Cunha over to the left. He's found a way through. Shaw delivers. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shaw chasing after it, and it's Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bruno Fernandes clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Christie. Scott. Searching pass he's played there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Evan, tries a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Shaw. Maguire. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Christie. Senesi. Christie. Smith. Adley. Smith. Christie. Smith. Christie. Smith. Hill, aim forwards. Shaw, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined. Played into the middle. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And the cross comes in. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ahmad. Ahmad! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And it's going to be another corner. Truffert, forwards and with intent. Adley. Scott. Truffert. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Casemiro. Maguire. Yoro, and he goes cross-field. Shaw shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Smith. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes. And here's Evan Nielsen. Ahmad. Ahmad. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Evan Nielsen looking understandably energised after his goal. Truffert. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier. Adley. Scott. Truffert. Scott. Christie. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! That was venomous. Yoro, aim forwards. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Christie. Scott. Senesi, gently done. Picks it up out wide. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Maguire. Menu, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bruno Fernandes! Matheus Cunha. Christie. Out to the left it goes. Deception. His positioning was spot on. Played towards the other side. Menu. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Over to the left. Shaw. Matheus Cunha, here's a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Christie. Moved on forwards. Smith. Christie. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. Maguire. Shaw chooses to go cross-field. Tavernier does really well to win the ball there. Senesi, gently done. And it's Truffert. Adley played out to the left flank. Truffert. That is lovely. Scott. And here's Tavernier. Adley. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.